Okay, here we go. Armchair chef's in the kitchen. Hey, I have all this garlic I have had sitting around because I get those box meals, and they send garlic in it. And I don't really use this. I have a jar of crushed garlic and oil. So what I decided to do is let me just cut them open and I will roast them. I saw my Barry Lewis guy try to peel garlic by boiling it and squishing it. But I remembered that I used to go to a buffet and they had heads of roasted garlic and you just pushed it out onto your crostini and then you put some salmon on it or something else on it and ate it. And I thought, oh, I got all this garlic, I can roast it, and then what I can do is put it in a jar with some olive oil and then I can use it. So I put some foil down in my air fryer. I have foil sheets and I put some down in my air fryer, and I'm going to get my olive oil. Oh, I should have had it out already. I'm sorry. Where is it? Okay. Get my olive oil. I don't know the difference. I just use this one. And yeah, smells like oil. Actually, everything smells like garlic right now. I know there's shadows because I don't have light on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drizzle my olive oil on here over each of the heads. I put the foil down to reduce the mess and the smoke. And I probably should be using a sprayer for this, but I have one in my Temu shopping cart. But I think this would work okay too. It probably will I'll have to watch it. Whoops, see, there's getting a lot of oil in there. So now I have my Himalayan sea salt, and I'm going to sprinkle salt on it. Okay, now the question is, should I cover it? Or should I just stick it in there like this? Because normally you enclose it in foil and put it in the oven. But this is an air fryer and it should cook from the top. And I think it'll cook it faster. There'll be less smoke if I just leave it open and cook it. I'll do that for like 10 minutes at, let's see, when I asked Echo to check, it was 200 Celsius for 10 minutes. And that was about 380 degrees. So I am going to do, let me see. I'm going to do 350. I did give my son my small one, and I got a bigger one. Because, you know, even though I'm one person, sometimes when I cook things, I cook bigger. And I just, like my crock pot, I'm looking for a new one that's a little bit bigger than I really want a 4-quart. I think I have a 2-quart. I'm not sure if this is 2 or 3, but anyway. I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to do it for 10. Eight. Let me do 8.
Is this going to start, or do I have to hit start? I always have this problem. I never know how to use this dang thing every time I use it. Does that go? Ah! No, it started over. What's that? Oh, that does that. Oh, maybe I'll find one that I like. What's that one? No. Every time I use this, I do the same dang thing. Okay. Okay. I thought that was going to turn it off. And then this pauses it, I think. I don't know. But it's working now. That sucks. Okay, we shall be back in 8 minutes and see what it looks like.
Okay, I smelled it, and I came in here to turn my fan on because, yeah, the smoke detector will go off. But when I came in, this side over here had curled up. So I pushed the garlic around the edges because the fan is moving the foil. I've seen this happen online in other videos. So it looks like it's starting to work. It's only been at like 6 minutes. So I'm going to put it in for the 8 and check. Poke the little garlic things and see if they're soft. So, yeah, it's going. The oil doesn't need to be that much. So what I may do next time is just spray it, because since it is in the air fryer, see, I have, how much time do I have left? I did it for 8. That's 5. So 5 minutes, it's already starting to make a difference. So, okay, I'll be right back. Okay, well, let's poke it and see how it looks. When you get these, you're supposed to be able to just squeeze the garlic out. It's supposed to be really soft. Some of them seem pretty good. They should be a little warmer than this, though, I think. Now, they may have been sitting around too long because the plant grows from this inside part. So, I don't know. I've had them for, some of them are newer than others, so we shall see. I'm going to put them in for a few more minutes because, yeah, some of them feel a little bit hard. A few more minutes aren't going to hurt. It's not going to burn, but it'll give it more mushy texture. So I will do that. So I'm going to just put that in maybe for about 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes will probably give it just enough to soften it up a little bit more so I can mush it out. There we go. Next time I use this, I probably won't remember. No, I got to do hot wings today. I have some frozen hot wings that you defrost in the refrigerator and then you cook them in here. So I'm going to try that. I got those at Costco, I think. They looked really good. So. Okay, be back. Okay, there we go. This is perfect. Exactly. It's nice and brown. And these will squeeze out real good. Okay, so I'll show you when I get to that. I'm going to take this out now and set it on a plate and let it cool down. Okay, well, I will show you what I'm going to cook now. These are called pig wings. I got these for like on clearance at Costco, and don't mind my TV in the back. I forgot and I left it on, of course, as usual. So this is barbecue sauce and packets included. So yeah, there's the barbecue sauce, but I have my own. I like Bullseye. But yeah, this is really interesting. Look at this. It's like little bone-in pork shank rib things. So what I do is, it says the instructions, because I'm going to use the air fryer. The instructions for the air fryer tell me to pre-season. Place in the air fryer for 5 to 7 minutes. So I pre-season. What am I supposed to put on them? So I don't know. Let me pull this out. It's already been preheated because I've been using it. So let me put them in there. Get my tongs. Okay. Wow, I'm probably making you real dizzy because I'm holding this thing. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Editing's not going to help. Bad video. Okay. So these are defrosted now because I took them and put them in the fridge. So season them with what? I'm not putting sauce on them because that's going to burn and make a huge mess and smoke. So what, salt and pepper? Maybe, because if I do put sauce on them, it'll be, later. So let me just at least salt and pepper them at the moment. So I have to flip them halfway through. So let's put some pepper. And where'd my... Oh, I was using it. Okay. My salt. Because if I put sauce on them later in my lunch, Okay, we'll do that. Okay. Now I put them in for 375 for about 5 to 7 minutes. So we'll do 5 minutes and then I'll flip them and do another 5. I'll be snacking on these this week. Okay, alright, let's try that. It says 370 for... We'll do 5. because they're already cooked. Basically, we're just heating them up, I think.
Apparently, it's going to be a 14-day cruise in October of 2020.
Yeah, it says for best results, thaw them in the refrigerator for 24 hours.
My birthday in 2024. Right after the group cruise.
And then I guess they're pre-cooked. So anyway, let me go. Okay, and then when that's done, I turn them over. Oh, is that on 15? Okay, let me pause that. Yeah, you were yelling at me, huh? Something's ticking. Is the plastic? I don't know. Something's kind of making noises. Okay, let's do that. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, look at this. They're warming up. They're getting a little squishy here. Looks like ribs. Just looks like little ribs on a bone. Meat on a bone. Now, I used to do country ribs way back. My husband liked those, so I'd buy those. Pork was really cheap way back, you know, 15-ish, 20 years ago. And they always kind of made me sick. Probably from the grease, is what I'm guessing. There's just too much fat on them. So, yeah. So I thought, well, I saw these. It was like $7 for this whole bag, which is really a good deal. I guess they were, you know, closing them out. So, yeah, let me put these in for another 5 minutes. Put a little more seasoning on them. Just some salt and pepper, because what I'll probably do is just get some barbecue dipping sauce and just do that. So, the pepper will give it a little spice. And I'm not going to put no more salt on it because I did put a lot on the other side. And I don't want them too salty because then I can't eat them. So, okay, let's do this another 5 minutes and I think they shall be done. And I will dump them in this bowl that has the sauce in it, but I'm taking the sauce out because I don't know what it tastes like. I'll taste it first, but I do like my bullseye. So, let's see. Let's do 5, 6. Let's do 6 because it might make it a little crispier. Render some of that fat. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm doing it proper this time. I've got a stand. I want to show you something else that I usually will cook. This is my chia pudding that I make when I take it to work. What I do is I take one of these little containers. This is a cup, and this is basically my serving size since my surgery. This is what I'm supposed to eat, is about this much. And depending how dense it is, and what I do is I take yogurt. I usually use Greek yogurt. It doesn't seem to bother me. And I usually use a knife. Let me get a knife. And I will put, this is the vanilla. I usually use plain, but I got vanilla this last time because then I don't have to put too much sweetener in it. And I put some in here. Don't fill it up because I put other stuff in here too. So I put, I don't know how much. I just put enough in here. That's probably about it. And then what I do is I put my chia seeds in it. Now, depending on how much yogurt and liquid is in there is how much I put in, because these will absorb the liquid. And if you don't have enough liquid, it ends up very dry, even with stuff in it. So 2 tablespoons is what they suggest putting in, like a chia pudding for a normal person, because they would have a bigger container. I usually will go a little less than that. Maybe 1.5 or 1, depending on what liquid I'm putting in. So today I'm going to do the 1.5. Now I do it this way, and I'll tell you why I do it this way. Because if you put the chia in first, the chia goes to the bottom, and then you end up with piles of chia in the bottom, which is what happens when you put it in a liquid. you have to shake it up because it sticks together. Well, if you put it in the yogurt, it suspends it in the yogurt. Doesn't pile up, doesn't clump up. You don't end up with balls of it. You don't have to shake it up. It's suspended there. So you don't end up with that problem you have when you put it in on a liquid, like if you're going to make chia water. So then I will take a liquid, and usually I'll use a fruit cup. They have some that are like now with artificial sweetener or no sugar added. It's just faster for me. I can make this in like a minute in the morning, or a minute. And I will open it and put the liquid in. Now, it's possible to just use the liquid. Now, I will add the fruit, but depending on how full I made this, it might be too much. So now I mix it up with the liquid without the fruit in it, because once I put the fruit in, it really fills it up and it gets too full. So I will mix this up. Can you see that? I will mix this up. And I use a knife because it's just less of it will stay on the knife, and I can just wipe it off. That's why I kind of use the knife, and I can get into the edges on the bottom a lot easier. So, okay, now that's pretty good mixed, and that's plenty of liquid for the chia seeds. And now I will pour in my fruit. Now I don't have to put the fruit in. I can eat it, but I will, put the fruit in, which makes it kind of nice. Gives you that bite of fruit while you're doing this. So I just kind of stick it in there. Doesn't have to even be stirred. So I just stick it in there, and then I kind of wipe off the edges just to clean it up a little bit. And usually when I do that, I just lick it off, because this is for me. And the lid goes down inside. So you do need to be careful when you put the lid on. That's why you have to be careful how full you fill this. Now, on a normal day, I just put this in my lunchbox. And in 2 hours, this is ready. I don't even put it in the fridge. In 2 hours, it has absorbed the liquid and it's ready to eat. I've seen people on TV say, oh, you got to leave it overnight. You got to do this. No, in 2 hours, it's ready. An hour might be enough. I don't know, but I usually make it. Then I put it in my lunchbox. And in 2 hours, it's ready to eat. So thought I would share that with you. I will show you what it will look like in a couple hours. And then you will see. So stay tuned. This little mini cooking episode, which I haven't done for a very long time, but I just decided to do a few things today, and these 3 things worked out. So I will be back with the results of the chia pudding. Okay, it's time to take a look at the... Whoa, gonna fall over. It's time to take a look at the... at the chia pudding, and I shall show you what it does. Okay, now I would have a spoon. I can't see what you're seeing because this is upside down, but I think, okay, there we go. Okay, now when I go to work, it's absorbed everything, and there, the chia seeds have puffed up, and it's the consistency of a pudding. And I usually use plain Greek yogurt so it doesn't already have flavors and stuff in it, and it's plenty good flavor, but you can put anything in it you want, any kind of flavoring, any kind of fruit. You don't have to put fruit. One time I didn't have any fruit. I just poured some honey in here on this. I have mandarin oranges, but I haven't done it because it has citric acid in it, and I'm afraid it's going to curdle the yogurt, so I haven't used the mandarin oranges because I had that lemon problem with my milk in my tea once. It curdled it, so I haven't done that with this. Yeah. Now, look at how, can you see that? Look at how big those are. They puffed up. And this is only a couple hours. You don't need to do it overnight like they tell you. Don't waste your time. Just get it ready. Do it in the morning. And it's ready by break time. Or a snack if the kids get home from school. This is good. You don't need to make this much. You can make a smaller one. You could do a little one in a little cup like this. And just have a little treat snack instead of like this. This is a meal for me. This is like my lunch or break. Actually, this is almost too much. If I eat this whole thing, I get too full. It's like a dessert. But they say the chia has protein in it. So there's calcium, and depending what you use. You could use fake yogurt. Stuff that doesn't have real milk. You know, they have coconut yogurt now, and it doesn't have milk in it. So, yeah, that's how that goes. Oh, and this is good. Sometimes it's hard to stop. Because it's like eating dessert. Really good. Okay. Well, I thought I would share some of those things with you that I did today. And this, I make this for my lunch. So, that was Armchair Chef in the kitchen. I haven't been in the kitchen for a while. So, thanks for joining me. And I will get back with you when I have some more. I have some more crochet stuff coming because I just did my taxes. Yeah, 6 hours early. So now I have time to do other things. We had this huge storm go through today. So I decided not to go out. It was a big old hailstorm. I have a little teeny video I'm going to put up. Pretty good hail. I'm like, what the heck is that? It was like the hail before the tornadoes. I only seen it on TV. Never seen it in person, but that's kind of what it was. It was windy and haily, windy and rainy. So, yep. Now I get to sit down and do some crocheting. It's like 6 at night, and I don't have to go to bed for like 10 more hours. Go figure. I got lots of time to do things, which I have been doing. I've been, oh God, I get those chia things in my teeth now. I have to get them out because of the little seeds. I hate seeds. I do not buy jellies and jams and things, anything that has seeds in it, but this chia stuff does. So I always have to make sure I have a pick with me to get them things out of my teeth. So, okay. Thank you for watching. Maybe try some of my treats. I've got my garlic I'm going to have to press out. I'm going to press that out and stick that into a container. Probably mix a little olive oil in with it. And these, I already ate one of these. It was yummy. So when I put those away and store them, when I get them out, I'm going to put barbecue sauce on it when I'm ready to eat it and take it my lunch. It's good. The seasoning I put on it was just perfect. I'll just dip it in the sauce, eat it like that. It didn't make me sick, so I'm very happy for that. Because I never know if there's going to be too much grease in it, if it's going to bother my stomach or not. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi, it's Lori. It's my birthday month celebration. If you're still here watching, stay tuned for a secret birthday giveaway. Here's another birthday celebration giveaway. This was a mystery bag from We Crochet. It was wool. So you get this cute bag, plus there's stuff inside. This would be Swish worsted weight in a green tea heather, 110 yards. A worsted weight superwash merino wool. The next one is Swish worsted weight. I can read upside down. Same thing, same thing. Superwash merino wool. Was that fine? Yeah. Huh, one's fine and one's not. Okay. Does it have a color? Oh yeah, this is conch, like a shell. I don't know if conchs are, looks like coral to me. There would be wool of the Andes worsted in a rouge, pretty pink. That is superwash wool. I'm sorry these are going to be blurry, but that's how it's going to be. Okay. Then there's another one. Another wool of the Andes in a worsted called Merlot Heather, 110 yards. Same thing. Let's see what's in here. Okay, here's another wool of the Andes. Ooh, look at this fairy tale. That's a purple. Look at those colors. Oh my God. Somebody who loves wool is gonna really love this. These are gorgeous. Okay, now there's whoa, hey, that connection's magnet because it got caught. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at this. This is so pretty. Look at the colors in there. See what this is made of. This is called Muse. It's an Aran weight and it's called Inspired. 114 yards. This is a 4 weight, 100% superwash. Oh my gosh. That is so pretty. You guys are so lucky you get a chance to win this. That's nice. You know, there's no way I can use all of this, so I love sharing it with you, and I want to see what you guys make. And another enamel pin says Yay Crochet, and this gorgeous unicorn bag that looks like it's making something like a rainbow. How sweet. Okay, if you want to win this mystery bag that's not a mystery anymore for my birthday giveaway, put the word wool, WOOL, in your comment.